Welcome to Tabletop Royale. Are you ready? Keyforge fans, are you ready? For the scores in chat and the hundreds watching later on YouTube, let's get ready to rumble!
Hey, oh wait, hold on.
Wait, what are you doing?
Everyone,
What's
hold on.
happening?
Okay.
What's happening?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Hey,
We're here. It's Fight Night 2.
are you excited?
We've got
Yeah, I know.
a special guest announcer for tonight.
Yes,
For everyone who...
of course
Has
we
not
have
been-
some. We have some Roadrunner mixed in, but we also have Zach from Call of Discovery podcast.
Yep, he is down by the ring. He'll be announcing for us tonight. If anyone here is not familiar with Call of Discovery and Zach's work on that, definitely check out Call of Discovery. Big thanks to Zach for the guest announcing tonight.
Yeah, and if you like his voice, you can hear it much more on the Call of Discovery podcast. You can also hear Ed Pocock's voice, which is great.
Yeah, which is also
it's
awesome.
arguably better than Zach's voice. I would say it's not even an argument.
I don't even think there is an
No,
argument.
there's not even an argument.
So,
Both voices are pristine, good voices.
yeah, it's just clear objectively.
One of them has a British accent, is the thing.
objectively, measurably, one of them is better. So,
A British accent gives you like just an extra
yeah.
a rank in voice. Okay,
So, yep, there you go. Tonight's card.
pretty exciting card.
Got a pretty exciting card.
You've
And-
probably seen the match graphic.
yeah. And
I don't have it handy, or else I'd show it to you. But you know where to find it. It's good stuff. We have all the matchups like kind of laid out right here.
Yeah.
We do have one best of one adaptive match.
I'm glad that we were able to work that in.
Mhm.
I think that'll be interesting. It's definitely a format that Justin and I do not have a lot of experience with.
I think I maybe have none experience. I don't know that I've ever done it before.
I have not done much. I do have adaptive experience. But one of at Vault Tours, they were testing that format where it was the 3-seat, where one person played Reversal, one person played Archon, and then one person played Best of One Adaptive.
I think it's definitely a format that should be. I would even argue they should do a Vault Tour main event with adaptive best of one at some point, because I think it would work really well.
I think so too. I think it is a format that addresses a lot of issues that a lot of people have with Keyforge.
Right.
One of them being deck disparity.
Exactly.
So
It just rewards player skill and knowledge a lot. I feel like, and like even your familiarity with your deck, both playing it and playing against it, is a big deal.
Right.
So I think there's a lot of good things to say about that format, and I'm excited to sort of showcase that during these fight nights. We'll probably have more than that.
Yeah, we'll see if we can work in some more stuff. Once again, it's kind of difficult to. I mean, I think Best of One Adaptive fits for this, whereas something like Reversal doesn't really.
Yeah, because
right?
Reversal doesn't really make sense for what we do.
So
you could easily just pit two, lower card match decks together, and that's fine. That's.
I think the thing is with something like Eddie is. You'll have to pardon me. Eddie is being very distracting right now by walking around. The thing with Reversal, I think you have to have like a tournament setting to really see why a deck is very bad.
Mm-hmm.
You need to play it over multiple games. It's like, it's not just a bad matchup. We've seen time and time again, great decks have bad matchups and get absolutely embarrassed, right? You got to really determine, and it's like, probably got Grumpus Tamer in it, but I mean, there's all kinds of other things that contribute to like a deck being
why it's
actively
bad.
bad.
Yeah. And especially like being bad against other bad decks is a whole other vector, right? So that's enough stalling for now, I guess.
Yeah.
We're gonna sending it down
to the ring.
To bring us into fight night. Here we go.
Keyforge fans, welcome to Tabletop Royale. It's Sunday night in the Crucible, and that only means one thing. It means Eddie's gonna get some treats. It means Nathan's on the left and Justin's always right. It means math doesn't matter except when it does. It's fight night on TTR!
How's the volume on that?
Yeah, we don't have much to go on here.
Please clap.
Thank you. All right.
Change
places.
Why would you do this?
Why?
All right, we got. Once we get to the match, we will change places. That will actually affect who's playing the deck this time. First match, intro. Sending it back to Zach.
For the first fantastic fisticuffs of the evening, it's Worlds Collide versus Mass Mutation, Legacies and Mavericks versus Enhancements, Infernus Bone-Nithing Safe House Donner Madness versus a deck with one entire Roxador. And now, the contenders. In this corner, we have Justin's friend from Texas, touting one Maverick, one Legacy, and one bad attitude. They are here to venture forth to prove their worth. It's Quelzor, the phony steward. This next Archon took an early 1-2 exit in the Mass Mutation Tournament of Champions, but one of their losses was to the perfect commander himself. They're here to show you that you can learn a lot from losing to the champ. Spread your wings and whip up a tempest for Wind Vision Shelly Dragonspur Corporal!
Many claps. Okay. There's your matchup.
Okay, and now we change places?
I guess we're changing places now.
We're changing places.
And you start the bet first, so
Oh, yeah.
I don't have to do
Get
that.
that going. Bang. And bang.
I got this graphic here. Pretty cool.
All right.
So I'll play Quelzor then.
Okay.
I'll play Quelzor. Nathan can play Wind Vision. Need my coffee.
Get the
Eddie
dog.
is very upset.
Get your dog. Ah. All right, that's the main event. Here. This is later on in the evening. I gotta get used to the spacing. The side. Okay. Have to get the Justin lean going.
Well, I was playing Quelzor? Okay. Yes, I'm playing Quelzor, because I'm
Okay.
Nathan now.
Alright, I need to look at this deck. Gateway. Stare. Oh, this was like...
This is like...
it's like not as good Ardrath, right?
It was a light version of Artrath, yes.
Yeah.
I definitely did Ardrath-like things to some opponents, but it wasn't consistent enough in that.
Yeah, you
that
don't have
vector.
the nearly like the play effects that Ardrath does, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Information exchanges, punish.
I did go 4-2, and which is a respectable Vault Tour record.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like right on the bubble.
Yeah.
You know, it's like one bad matchup away from being day 2. Okay.
Which I kind of felt. I actually, one of my losses, or I think my first loss was to the guy that got second in the tournament. His deck was nutty.
Yeah, his
It
deck
very
was good. The Alaskan Devil.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Alaskan Devil.
Alaskan Devil.
Those were really good finals in that Vault Tour.
It was good. I got to watch and commentate for Dave. Dave was playing in a tournament. Dave was recording that. I think that all that is probably still up on.
It's on the Reap Out YouTube. Yep.
On Reap Out's YouTube. So if anybody ever wants to go see that, at this point, Fort Worth is a trivia question because I believe it was the last Vault Tour played.
It was.
So that was his nickname.
What, Alaskan Devil?
Yeah.
That was
It may
the
have been-
name on his name tag.
It may have been the name on his birth certificate for all we know.
We don't know.
I believe I referred to him as Mr. Devil for much of the.
I mean, his name was listed as Alaskan Devil.
Yeah.
So,
But you can literally give whatever. Yes, Eddie. Yes. Yes.
hey, come here.
What's up?
There you go.
All right. Okay. So I think my game. So this was the Wind Vision was the deck that lost out in round 1, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Though, as our ring announcer Zach mentioned, one of its losses was to Mr. Jackfeet, which
So-
I was not aware of. So that's pretty cool.
I'm sorry, did you want to play this rope, Eddie? I'll take this from you. See this? Attached to this on the other side, I don't know if you can see it, is a dog. Excuse me, dog. Hey, big. Okay. Alright. Yeah.
I mean, there are probably some like legit names that are like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish my name was Alaskan Devil. It's a pretty sweet name. He's gonna slam this coffee into my.
Yeah. It's gonna slam the Coke Zero directly into the stream deck.
Yeah.
And the stream's gonna glitch out the whole time.
And hear it's gonna be like a real red alert.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, here we go.
I have to like reverse my 6. Bets are going for anybody. You probably still
They
have a little bit
are
of time.
closed now.
Okay,
Yes.
the close now. I see that.
I think you're one. You're 1 8 once. Thank you so much.
I think this hand is keepable.
You were first. I gotta remember how I played this deck. It's not entirely clear. It did have a Maverick and a Legacy in it, which is really funny.
Yep, Armstrong. It's the professional arm wrestling summer camp.
I guess I'll keep.
They have to play the. It's the tradition on the last day of camp. They play the Sylvester Stallone arm wrestling movie called Over the Top.
You flip the switch. It's when you turn your hat backwards. It makes you better at arm wrestling.
I am going to say Logos, and I'm going to play Eclectic Inquiry.
Pretty good.
Which is always a good turn 1.
Alright, I'll say Dis. I'm going to play Greater Oxtet. I'll play a Not Finished With You. And I'll play Binding Irons to
give me 3 chains.
give you 3 chains. End of your ready cards step. So it's ready cards, then purge. I'll purge this unnatural selection. I'll get to +1/+1 counters, and then I draw up.
Okay, I am going to say Dis. I am going to double doom the Oxtet.
It's all about working your way up the alphabet. Oh my
That's a good hit.
god.
I am going to Infernus. I'll get the Igor and I'll get the Not Finished With You. I think I can leave Binding Irons. I'm going to play Inspector and I'll play Waking Nightmare in case you somehow generate enough amber that also keep or try to key cheat during. I will drop a chain and draw 3.
I'll say Logos. I will information exchange to steal 1. And I'll Thorium Plasmate to kill the Inspector. Aggressively purging my own stuff. Harbinger. Okay. Alright, your turn.
Okay, I am going to put my archives into my hand and I am going to say Dis. I will play Waking Nightmare. I am going to play Bonesaw. It's not ready. I don't get to press the cool button. I'm going to play another Infernus. I'll get the Thorium Plasmate and Information Exchange. And then I will reap with this Infernus. And it is your turn. I will draw 1 and drop a chain.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. I'll play Creed of Nature, I'll play Rustnar, and I'll play Perilous Wilds. I'm done.
Scythe or Elusives?
Yeah.
Nope, don't have any of those.
Yeah.
Alright, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Group Think Tank. I'm going to do a damage to the Rustnar. I'll play Kyo, and I will play a Titan Engineer. I'll try to play it in such a way that if I have to Group Think Tank, I don't smoke all my creatures at the same time. I'm going to play Causal Loop, so I'll archive this. I will drop a chain and draw 6.
Drop chain, draw 6.
Sorry, draw 5.
Okay.
Drop a chain, draw 5. That's why you put your cards face down.
Yeah.
So if you were at a vault tour, you wouldn't. Your opponent wouldn't just look at your hand and discard a card. So
Say Logos. I will play Hologramophone. I will Information Exchange and steal 1.
okay.
Please.
Yep.
I'll say play Wild Wormhole. For Hysteria.
Oh, great.
I'm not mad at that, actually.
Putting all the Infernuses back in my hand.
Oh, I mean, what's this garbage? That's a bunch of garbage. Okay, I guess I'm done.
Huh. Well.
I want to have only dis. I mean, probably. I don't know what this deck wants to do. I think I had to get very creative to get to go 4-2 in this tournament.
Okay, I am gonna say. I'm gonna say Logos. I'll put my archives into my hand. I'm not drawing any new cards anyway. I'll play Group Think Tank. I'll play Kyo. I'll play Titan Engineer. I'm gonna discard Dimension Door, and then I am going to Causal Loop, archive something. And it is your turn.
Alright, I'll say dis. I'll play Greater Oxtet, a Dendrix. I'll Exhume, nothing. And end of my turn, Oxtet will purge this Rustnar. After the ready card step, that is. And draw 4.
Alright, so I am going to say dis. I am going to Mind Fire. I'll capture 1 onto the Titan Engineer. I think that's a solid hit. I think I'm going to stop you this turn.
Yeah.
I think a good way for you to get through the Infernuses is to use like a key charge. Alright, I will play Infernus. I'll hit the Zoom and Wild Wormhole. I will play Infernus. I'm actually going to go to my discard pile. I'm going to get Waking Nightmare and I think Dimension Door. I think I want to I think there's like a good chance that this game goes pretty long based off the sheer number of Infernuses so far. And I will play a Bone Saw over here. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay. I'll say Logos. I'll play Anomaly Exploiter. I'll play Igor. I will Thorium Plasmate the Kyo between the Logos.
Smoked.
Hologramophone. Board my Purgy Man. We're going. We're all in.
Purgeman.
End of my turn. Or after my ready card step. I'm gonna purge this here Roxador. Please leave.
No.
You can't get out of my deck fast enough. Some power. And done.
Okay, I am going to say dis for the turn. I'm going to put Pain Mail on Oxtet. I am gonna put Pain Mail on Dendrix.
Right.
I am going to Reap with both Infernuses. And then I'll Reap with this Bone Saw. And I will say check with 7. It is your turn. I will draw 2.
May I see your discard pile?
Okay. You even have your own Infernus.
Okay. So gonna look again. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, I'll say Untamed. I will Mimicry something. I could just let you forge for 7. I could Waking Nightmare to drive the key cost up.
I wouldn't forge, right? It's total disc creatures on Waking
If
Nightmare.
I Waking Nightmare, you don't forge.
Yeah.
If you do forge, it's for 7 because of the Titan Engineer.
Right.
Which I think I'm fine with. So I think I just use the Eclectic Inquiry. Grab the top 2. And then I'm gonna Unsuspecting Prey and just do 2, 2, and 2.
Okay.
And done.
2.
My ready card step, I gotta purge something. I will purge. That's actually difficult. Purge is interdimensional graft.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not ideal. It was my only choice.
Right, so I'll spend the 7 and forge.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Maniac pushes red key closest. What if the Red Baron was here? Alright, I am I think what I do is I just keep calling Dis over and over and over again because of the pain mails. So I will say Dis.
It is a force purge.
So Pain Mail kills this Dendrix and goes to my archives. Pain Mail kills that.
That triggers. It doesn't. Does it go to your archives? Put Pain Mail into its archives and destroy this creature.
Alright,
yes.
so that goes to the archives. Okay. Alright, so I will put my archives into my hand and say Dis for the turn. Or I guess I say I put the archives into my hand for the turn after I've said Dis, because that's when the hangmail triggers happen. Alright. I am... Oxtet is a
10.
10. Flippin' 10. That's all 3 of my creatures, no matter how I slice it. Am I fine with this? I don't think I want your Oxtet around any longer because eventually you'll make your deck like too efficient.
The problem is you're also purging cards from it. So
yeah.
I'm already down to 1 card in my deck, and my discard pile is not really looking that good. To be honest with you.
You gotta win the game with some random...
Yeah.
I mean, Mimicry might be enough, but I could just... I guess I could purge all my stuff so that Mimicry is literally a blank card. I also kind of want to Reap 3 times, because I think generating Amber here is pretty good. Alright, I'll put 2 pain mails on Oxta. That way, if he's warded,
Super
I'll get
dead.
him next time.
Yeah.
I'll reap with Bonesaw. I'll reap with Infernus. And then I'll reap with the other Infernus.
Wind Vision does better cross set only because of the type of deck fuel. Like against Coda, it's pretty good. Against stuff without a lot of that doesn't require you to have board control, it's pretty good.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, I will say Dis, and these pain mails happen. I'm gonna pick up the archive. I will play Misery Exploit.
Well, that's a lot of amber.
Get 3. I will gateway to Dis. I'll play Infernus. I'm gonna purge both of your Infernuses. And I'll play Hysteria and play Infernus. Other stuff. Purge the Nightmare and Inquiry. And that is my turn. Main draw 1.
Okay, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Eclectic Inquiry.
Isn't Wind Vision the new Marvel show? Yes.
Yeah. I think the first 2 episodes of Wind Vision are out on Disney Plus. I'm going to play Daughter. And then I am going to play Causal Loop. And I will draw 3. It is your turn.
Forge. I will play Untamed. Play Rustnar. Play Imprinted Marmook. I'll play a Regrowth. I don't even have an Untamed creature in my discard pile.
The Regrowth. But you purged those. I didn't
purge
touch
those.
your Untamed.
I'm gonna get back Igor. And I'm done.
Okay. I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Safe House.
Oh yeah, I forgot I did that kind of thing. Oh yeah.
I am going to play Gamgee. I'm going to play... Actually, yeah, Gamgee could be right there. I'll play Shoulder.
Yeah, get Igor.
I'll play Shoulder Ed. I'm going to play Bow. I'll capture one on the Shoulder Ed. So I am gonna mug the Shoulder Ed.
Okay.
And then start hitting people with coins. Big old sack of coins. Alright, I got 9. Which looks like 7, 8, 9. And that's my turn. I'll say check with 9. I will draw 5.
Alright, I'll say...
Oh, sorry, 6 because of the daughter.
Say Dis. I will Misery Exploit. I gain 1. Reap with Infernus. I will Poltergeist the Safe House. Archive my Infernus. And I'll play Gateway. I'm done.
Alright, I will Forge. I am
yeah, you can definitely get a final purge count at the end. I have a lot of fun and good cards purged right now.
Okay, I'll put my archives into my hand and say shadows. I can't quite secure the. Oh, I can go for. Well, you can Infernus me. I can't stop that. I think but okay, I'll play Seeker Needle. I'm gonna Vandalize.
Okay.
I think this is pretty good here, just based off of how trim your deck is.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of that, because that's like an Infernus. I'll play Bow. I will play Mole on Bow. Your opponent, so you you can spend any amber that's on Bow as if it were in your pool to forge.
Okay.
I will. I just hold this stuff on my. I think so. I am, because I can't discard down to the point where I would draw. So I'll be done. I'll say check with 6, and it's your turn.
All right. I'll say Logos. Will
Information exchange.
information exchange. Still 2. Play Igor.
I know at least part of those.
I'll discard Key Charge and Dendrix. You know, I have a regrowth. Like that's,
Yeah.
Key Charge is never getting played because I can't just generate Amber in Untamed. I will play Thorium Plasmate, play Babbling Bibliophile, and Hologramophone toward the Bibliophile. Check with 6.
Alright, I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play the Sting. Now, I held it from last turn because I felt like if I don't threaten... Now, the question is, do I just let you forge here and just say Shadows on the next turn to blow up the Sting? I'm not 100% convinced what is correct here. I think letting you forge is correct, though. I'll have Bow fight the Babbling Bibliophile. And then I'll Seeker Needle to kill the Babbling Bibliophile. Bow's got a damage on him. I get the 1 from the Seeker Needle. And that'll be my turn. I don't actually have check here because this thing says I can't forge. So, go ahead. You forge, and I take that 6.
Okay. Well, I guess I say Dis and pick up the archive. Play Mining Irons. Infernus.
Unless you want yours.
Side coins and I'll get analyze. I have Hysteria here. I guess I'm not drawing Ambers. Yeah, I'll play Hysteria. I'll play Infernus. Get Mug and Query. Play Oxtet. Alright, ready card, step, Purge, Spike Trap. Like, ideally, I don't call Untamed again.
The Maverick Spike Trap.
The Maverick
If you want to
Spike
show
Trap.
that off for the camera.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Dope looking.
But it's Purge now.
It's gone forever.
It's gone.
Alright, I'll say Shadows. I'll pop the Sting.
I need an answer to the Sting. Okay. Let me just look at your discard pile here.
Okay.
Do you have an answer to the sting in your discard pile that has an action? A lot of creatures in here.
I think all the
Mind Fire.
Waking Nightmares are gone.
Waking Nightmare's gone. Regrowth doesn't help me.
You don't have like a Murmig or anything.
Yeah. So I can Mimicry the Mind Fire and capture one.
Because it counts as everything about that, right? So
There's a copy of an action card in your opponent's discard pile. So
okay.
I imagine so.
Well, you captured from the common pool there.
Oh, okay.
So capture with the icon on that. So and shuffle.
No, we didn't get it. All right, that's it.
All right. I'd actually been saving some of the shadow stuff to steal
Yeah,
from
I
the
figured.
elites, but
Dang.
this feels like an Infernus matchup. I got like the upper hand on the purging early. You did purge both of mine.
I had 12 purged.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I had 10 purged.
I do think it could have gone the other way, though.
I had an auto-vac in this deck.
Oh, yeah.
So this deck is interesting in that, especially in this matchup, even though this deck is really efficient, I found my hand clogged over and over and over again.
I did play Asteria's, I guess, was part of that.
Yeah, but the way the archiving in this deck worked was kind of clunky because there was a lot of archiving.
It was like random archiving.
Yeah, archiving at random and then having to I guess we can swap. There was a lot of archiving at random, so when I would draw up reader, yeah, okay, I would end up having just like a handful of stuff, and there were a lot of. I had Grim Reminder, and I was trying to set Grim Reminder for the Infernuses. The turn where I double pain mailed the Oxtet. And I was like debating whether I should fight the Oxtet. I could have fought everything into the Oxtet to kill it, and then Grim Reminder back the double Infernuses, and the what's his name would have been ready. The Bonesaw would have been ready.
Had you done that,
what would
I would have had no. I would have been not in the game at all because that was the only good turn I had where I was able to misery exploit and
right
gateway. So yeah.
So there you go. All right, and this is match 2.
That's true. We're gonna send it on down in a second.
Back down to the ring.
To the ring. We're gonna go to the graphic and
all right,
take it away, Zach.
Send it down the ring, Zach.
Our second fight of the night is Best of One Adaptive, a showdown of brains first, then cards. When it's possible to lose the game before the game even starts, Justin and Nathan will need to mind meld with their decks for maximum success.
And the deck intros.
The oppression of Dis, the speed of Star Alliance, and the pack tactics of Untamed come together in our first contender. This Archon packs the Noble Artanu, doubles of both powerhouses Kirby and Ingram, and 4 more wolves, the smuggest looking card in Keyforge. This Archon is a Rider Friendberg's Admiral! In the other corner, an AOA Archon stands dignified. Sharing no houses with their opponent, this deck wields Logos, Sanctum, and Shadows. With Merkins and Wild Wormhole, will the heart of the cards hold true for this Archon and their pilot? Standing tall with a title full of swagger, it's Septimus, the Dignitary of Experience!
Pretty good.
All right, thank you, Zach.
Wonderful.
Thanks for
work.
reporting down at the ring.
Please
all
clap.
right.
Please clap.
So, all right, who is technically which deck?
I guess I brought Septimius.
Okay, so I brought Reader.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I think it's worth talking the matchup through. I
Okay.
think right. We've got Amber and a damage pip, right? So now I want to examine both deck lists before we get into it, and then what we'll do is we'll hide our hands, and then in our hands we'll put one of the tokens. Amber token being Reader, damage token being Septimius, and so we'll both reveal which deck we've chosen at the same time, and if we choose the same, then we have the bidding.
So just looking at like the SAS scores right there, you can see that the E is similar, but Septimius has way more Amber control. Rider has like basically none based on the deck list. And
there's some artifact control in Rider, which does matter because the Septimius really abuses
Proclamation.
Yeah, really abuses it.
So that artifact control is going to be very important in the matchup.
Yeah, Septimius is a little bit faster. It looks like
Septimius also has logos, so it can handle chains better.
Yeah,
so there's that to consider. It's pretty efficient from what I remember.
Right,
but Rider is just like, it does fast and fun stuff. It just doesn't stop keys, and that was its downfall.
Right.
So that being said,
okay. So all right, let's take a closer look at the deck list here. Double Poltergeist means you'll probably have one when you want. Kirby lets you play the Poltergeist when you want, and a Tachyon Pulse. I don't see a situation in which the Proclamation lives.
Yeah, it might tax one key.
Yeah, it'll be lucky. If
I think Septimius will want to play it in a way to where it makes them forge for 8.
Yeah,
like that's the only way it's going to matter so much. It might stop one key and it might make you forge for 8, but it's not going to stick around.
Now I do not a huge fan of this Untamed. If I'm being completely honest, Reader's Untamed.
Is that bad form, Uglook? Are we not supposed to talk about it? Keep it to ourselves.
Well, this is for the purposes of the stream. Normally in a best of one, you just go, right? But this is a lot of us thinking out loud. Justin and I are actually different players when it comes to Keyforge. But I think Justin and I typically will have the same conclusions. It's just we'll attack in different ways. And I think both of us prefer different styles of deck. And that the deck style that you prefer, you may prefer like a faster deck, especially an adaptive best of one, right? You may just feel more comfortable with it, and you're like, give me the rush deck, right? So, and congrats, Ugluck, for your KFPL qualification.
Very respectable.
So, yeah. All right. So Onyx Knights is actually interesting. So this is one of those subtle things where on the Crucible you might be able to do the calculation fast enough for Onyx Knight. How many creatures in Septimius does it kill? Mm-hmm. I want to say most Sanctum and Logos creatures in this set die to Onyx Knight. Archimedes is Onyx Knight even? It's even, right? Or is it odd?
It's odd, I think.
In that case, I don't think Onyx Knight kills very many things.
Unless it's even.
In which case, it does kill lots of things. Onyx Knight is odd power.
Kills odd, okay.
Okay.
So it doesn't kill a lot of stuff.
So Logos and Sanctum are actually probably really safe in AoA. Archimedes, Igor, Hexbion, Sutterkin, Librarian, ZYX Researcher. All of the Logos creatures are safe for Onyx Knight. Baltram is even. Abade is even. Chael is even. Tumruk the Marks could get hit. Baron Minjamin is even. Knuckles Bolton is odd. Ronnie is safe. Little Nif is safe. Merkins is safe. So Onyx Knight kills Maruk the Marked. And then Knuckles Bolton. It kills 3 creatures, right? Onyx Knight is basically is Necrotal in this matchup for specific creatures.
Unless you have odd creatures, in which case it's worse.
Yeah.
So
right.
Which this deck does.
Ortano is odd.
It's got Ortano. It's got Kirby.
Yeah.
It's got Ingram.
Right. So I think Onyx Knight is a knock in this matchup. So.
Yeah. Panpaka Malzin.
Okay. So doesn't stop keys very well. Septimius isn't super fast. It has to like arrange like the big knowledge is power.
Yeah. But it does have like a swindle.
Yeah.
Which is a big deal.
Right. I mean I think So I think if Reader's gonna win, it's gonna be on the back of Star Alliance. This deck has 3 blasters.
Yes, it's great. It's pretty awesome.
I think this deck's gonna win on the back of Star Alliance with maybe some help from this.
Yep. All right, let's do it.
Okay, so, all right.
The secrets. Can't bounce blasters. I don't think it can bounce blasters in the deck. I don't know if
It
that's
doesn't have a good way. It
duplicates.
doesn't have a transporter platform.
You put 12 chains on a rider? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
We both want Septimius.
So now we just
So now we actually
bid.
bid chains.
So I brought the deck, so I
Yep.
start with 0, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So I have to make the first bid. I will go 3 chains on Septimius. Conservative bid.
I will go 7 chains.
7 chains. I will give it to him for 7.
Okay.
I think that's
7 chains. And I think you can get a win in with Rider under 7 chains. I think that's about right. Because I thought about going to 6 to try to get you to 7, in which case I probably would have given it to you for 7.
yeah.
But I also feel relatively comfortable with it at 7.
I think this matchup is fairly close. I feel better with Septimius having chains. I know it does have efficiencies. I can fight through it. But I think
You don't like
7
3 to
is fine.
7? Is that bad? Did I already mess up adapted best of 1 strategies? Like I said, I've never done it before, so I don't really know.
3 is like a nice
1 increments.
3 is like a nice feeler bet, in my opinion. Zach.
Hey Zach. Everyone's hated your ring announcing
Yeah,
so far.
it's
It's
been
really
awful,
weird.
man. I'm sorry.
I don't know why they don't like it.
Nobody tell him that you like it.
No one
We
clap
can keep
for him
it-
right now.
We can keep it going.
It's like I planned.
We'll keep it going. We'll keep the bit going.
Also, I really just like playing Septimius, so
That's fair.
I really wanted to play it.
Anti-clap.
Did I start bet?
Oh yeah. Back up.
Now that we know. Septimius, 7 chains. Who goes first? Or is it random stuff?
It is still random.
Okay.
Chain rolling.
7.
But
6. Okay.
no, Zach, in all seriousness, it's been great. So love the sound bite.
It's good stuff.
So I broke first. Yeah, that's fair. What have you stumbled into? This is Fight Night, P-Rod. Stumbled into Fight Night. Did you see Fight Night last week?
I hope so.
There will be homework.
Hey, I have not forgotten chains in a long time, okay? I have been doing better than Nathan as far as remembering rules for a while now. I would say a couple months.
We got video evidence.
We have a lot of video evidence of Nathan getting one-nighted. Alright, so my starting hand is 4.
Yes. -7.
Alright, this looks good to me.
So this actually looks awful.
Okay,
That's
that's
terrible.
perfect.
Anime. It's weirder than this. Did I? Okay, I said that on January 4th. It's pretty fun. It does sound like something I would say. To be fair. I did, okay. Me and my comic shop baggage. Yeah, I mean, I do remember the anti-anime rant. I do remember that. I do remember talking about the anime at that one time. So
This man hates anime.
well, the toe socks thing is funny just because I'm pretty sure I talked about it, but the people that we knew that wore toe socks. Actually, they were wearing like the toe sock shoes.
Oh, just the toe shoes?
Yeah, it was like, what were they called? I don't remember. It was Goza and Hanwell were those.
They were good for running, but you don't wear them casually.
Expanse is pretty good, and I've been enjoying this season still. I am okay. I'll say this. And
Yeah, that's right, Code Red. Vibram 5 Fingers. That's the ones.
I'll play. Sorry, I'll go Star Alliance. I changed my mind. Since I'm going first, I'll play Common Officer Kirby, and that'll let me play the Fist.
All right.
And maybe this one power counter is enough to save Kirby. I don't know. I'm not optimistic. I'll draw 2.
I'll play Sanctum. Play Baron Mingevin and a Protect the Weak. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to put Kirby's Blaster on Kirby.
Alright.
And I draw 2. Incredible. I am going to play Arms Master Molina. I'm going to play Commander Chan. Kirby is going to pick up Ingram's Blaster.
Okay.
Kirby's dual wielding over here. And Kirby is going to Reap and shoot Barry Mingevin twice. Nathan Guns. And then Kirby is going to play Binding Irons.
Well, I'm in trouble now.
And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Logos. Play Library of Babel. Play Archimedes. Play Wild Wormhole. Into Archimedes. I'll just do that. I am done. Drop a chain and draw 2.
Okay. I am going to say Star Alliance. What are you growling at? What? Kirby is gonna Reap. That deck has, it doesn't have interdimensional graft, right?
No.
It's got Ronnie's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am going to play Song of the Wild. Oh, I'm sorry. Kirby first has to shoot. So he'll shoot that Archimedes, which will go to your archives, and then shoot that Archimedes, who will die. Kirby is going to let me play Song of the Wild for the turn. I will play Tachyon Pulse. It may have been worth saving that. Baron Mingevin will actually be exhausted, which will help protect my Kirby. And then Molina and Chan are both going to Reap, and I'll get 2 for each of them. And say check with 10. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Alright. I'll say Shadows. I'll play Americans. It's my only hope.
The
Americans
top card?
Something. Yeah.
A Cloaking Dongle.
Give me that. Get cloaked.
Stole my dongle.
Okay. I'll play a Nerve Blast and do 2 damage to Kirby.
Okay.
I'm done.
Alright, I will Forge.
Yeah, you could probably just play Star Alliance the rest of the game. It's probably fine.
I have run into the problem that I'm out of Star Alliance cards in the hand. So Timmy's doesn't really like full boards, not really.
Right.
So I am going to play this. I'm going to play Ortano. I'm going to play Malison. I am going to Ortano's Bindings to do 2 damage to my Molina. And I will tell you to go ahead. I will draw 3.
Okay, let's say Sanctum. Play Hallowed Shield. I'm a Rook and I'm a Rook, and I'll fight the Kirby.
Okay, so hazardous 3 and then 4 power. I think is enough.
I think
to
it
kill.
is dead. So it goes to takes 3, takes 1.
Yeah,
Then,
and then 4 is enough
yeah.
to finish him off. Okay. I was going to use Chan to reap with Ortanu, and then Kirby to play the Ortanu's bindings.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay, I guess I'll say this. I'm gonna Ortanu's bindings and do 2 damage to Enderchan. I think this is the first time I've ever gotten to reap and actually use Ortanu. So
I think we did it one other time.
You may have done it. I don't know if I have ever actually successfully used this. I'm gonna reap with Ortanu. Return each copy of Ortanu's bindings to my hand. And then for each one return this way, deal 2 damage with splash 2. So I'll deal 2 damage with splash 2, so you'll capture, and then I'll deal 2 damage with splash 2. So each Maruk will end up with a pile. I am gonna discard the Onyx Knight because it kills my Ortanu. It does kill these Maruks, but I'm not convinced I want to do that. I am going to Poltergeist the Hallowed Shield. I'll choose Malison. Malison will fight this Maruk the Marked. Take no damage. And then use its fight effect to move Maruk the Marked and put 1. And then I'll Bindings the Malison who can't take damage. So, I'll say check with 8, and it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. Play Lion Baltram. I think I'll take this opportunity to kill Ortanu.
Okay.
Before you just do that every turn. I'll play a Bade. And I'm done.
Alright, I will forge for 6.
Maybe 7's too many chains. I don't think I registered the Binding Irons.
Yeah, I didn't either.
So,
but Binding Irons is like really good in this. Binding Irons is like a card whose value goes through the roof in adaptive.
Yeah.
Because it's just good. Okay, I am going to say Untamed. I'll play Moorwolf. I'll play a Moorwolf. I'll ready this one. Moorwolf will reap. I am going to play a Bramble who's ready. I'll play a Tentadlin. I'll go ahead and play Lodon. I do think there is a chance that this Lodon could hit for a lot on, like, say, the following turn. And then this Bramble Lynx, I think I just reap. I think I can send the full scale assault at the bait on a future turn. And it's your turn. I will draw 5.
Okay. Let's say Shadows. Our Wife for Life Lion to kill Commander Chan. And I'll play a little Nymph. I'm done.
Alright. I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Pampaka Anga.
That makes sense, yeah. This is why I'm learning.
I am going to put Instrument of Silence on gives the creature skirmish. This is actually like a whack. So I have another Moorwolf in my hand. The wacky thing is if I put this Instrument of Silence on a Moorwolf, it's like the skirmish is wasted. But it's like kind of wasted on the Tentadlin because it's just smaller. Okay, I guess I'll put it on the Bramble Lynx since it's now power 5. Bramble Lynx is gonna fight a Bade, which will kill, and it will also gain me 1. The Moorwolves are gonna attack Little Nif. Tear him to shreds. Tentadlin's gonna reap. I'll play a Moorwolf. Ready these Moorwolves, and they will reap. And also you check with 11.
Oh, that's enough. I got a Ronnie. But yeah.
I feel like my draw was incredible.
It was pretty good.
I felt like my draw was insane. It
was pretty good.
When I played the Kirby's Blaster and I drew 2 Star Alliance cards, I was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Should have gone after that archive.
He knew Archimedes.
I knew it was
in there,
Archimedes.
so like,
yeah,
that's not going to impact the game, right?
I knew it was Archimedes. So I don't think it was find other decks. Yeah. So yeah, Ugluk did bring up a good point in chat, which I will address. So Ugluk and I did a lot of scrims for KFPL. We did a lot of scrimmage for KFPL Season 1. That was all adaptive. And I do think adaptive, best of 1 adaptive is a slightly different format than adaptive, right? I think you have to be able to evaluate which deck you think is better. Faster.
Yeah, I mean, that's way different.
Right.
Without being able to see how the decks actually function, it's totally different.
Because since you don't have like an opportunity to play them against each other first. But I do think the chain bidding does translate fairly well. I think there are skills you can employ for chain bidding. I think if you are the first person to bid and you have an idea of what you want the chains for, I like a strong first bid because I think it will startle some players away.
Okay.
I think 0 to 5, even 6 chains, if the deck is good enough, is almost free. And especially if the deck has logos.
Do you like starting like just 1 Ugluk? Like if you're first,
Ugluk does prefer the other way, where you go 1. You go 1.
So like I guess if you have an idea of what number you want them to take it on, you either start 1 or 2, just based on like you pushing the chain number up, right?
Yeah.
You bid 2 a lot. Okay. I can see that. Yeah.
I like a good strong first bid. I mean, Ugluk's point is you give your opponent a chance to make a mistake, right? If you know where your upper bound is, you just start and you just go up by 1 the whole time. Yeah, there you go. Zach, same wavelength, right? I like a strong bid. I like jumping to like a 3 or a 4 or 5. I like getting rid of all the cat and mouse at the beginning, because it also kind of depends on how fast your opponent. In TCO, if you're like 1, your opponent's like 2, and you're like 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like you both know the deck is worth more chains at that point. I'd rather just jump ahead. So. But yeah, the chain bidding is like it's a whole other skill that you have to kind of develop. So
yeah, I'm interested to learn a little more about
the
that.
three chains. So people
more.
So the thing about 2 chains, not the wrapper. The thing about a 2-chain bid, if you are going first, you effectively don't play with chains for the whole game, right? I think you essentially get an extra chain that you can bid if you brought the strongest deck, which is why I like bringing a stronger deck for adaptive, because I think you want to be in the seat where you're bidding on your deck.
Do you know who's going first before you bid?
In best of 1 adaptive, I don't know what the official rules are. Is it random?
There aren't really official rules, right?
Right,
so.
Exactly. Because I don't think it's like an officially supported format. So
Yeah, because like, how do you even say what is the objectively correct number of chains? Like, is that actually a difference of one chain scientifically? So who knows? Lack of mental investment important. Yeah, I mean that makes sense, right? Because like you're not becoming mentally exhausted if you play in a long tournament.
Yeah,
That's one thing to consider for sure.
right.
All right, next matchup.
Let's go down the ring.
Zach once again.
Zach, take it away.
For our third match of the evening, these decks share no houses, no set, and no love for one another. Call of the Archons, Sanctum, Shadows, and Untamed take on Worlds Collide, Logos, Saurian, and Star Alliance. The house setup that finally put Coda in its place. Can our Coda contender rise to the occasion and reclaim their set's dominance, or will Worlds Collide Ideals house combo hold on to the set's reputation? This Call of the Archons deck packs the classics and has multiple ways to show off the utility of Bad Penny. Switchblades are illegal unless you are the Switchblade. It's Ardent Switchblade Zoom! This next Worlds Collide deck is one in a long and storied line of Archons bearing the name of their forebearers. They are looking to show you that Call of the Archons is classic Keyforge. That's youth code for irrelevant and out of date. With exemplary speed, board control, and a mysterious tone that lets them cheat the very rules of Keyforge itself. It's Kyle T. Osteophus the Fourth.
All right. Thank you, Zach, for
Thank
your
you.
ringside reporting.
Please clap. Please clap. Thank you.
Kyle T. Osteophus was the deck I played at PAX Unplugged. I did day 2 with it. I went 5-1. My loss day 1 was to a Mr. Dave Cordero Reap Out. And my loss day 2 was to the guy who went on to win it. I forget his name right now, but he was like a Philly local. And what you can't, you can play some solid Keyforge. What you can't do is you can't beat Destiny. And the local dude's destiny was to win that tournament.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Yeah, I got crushed by forces beyond my control. So,
I think I listed this out to where I was playing Kyle, but I'll let you play a Kyle.
okay,
We'll just switch that over.
sure, sounds good.
I can change it in the graphic there.
Yeah, I think the last time we played this was March Madness. I don't think we've touched Kyle since then. Philly's great. Food there was awesome.
Yeah, I wonder. My mind sometimes drifts back to wondering how that place is doing. That its entire business was based on open air, or it was like indoors. You know, marketplace.
The Reading Terminal.
Everyone was very close together.
Yeah. I can't help but wonder how the Reading Terminal is currently doing.
I'm sure it's very busy and terrible, but that place was really great.
It had the breakfast sandwich.
Them breakfasts were really good.
So if I find a breakfast that I like, I will run it back the entire time on a trip.
Mhm.
And that breakfast sandwich
It was really good.
was incredible.
You got the
Literally
t-shirt.
got the t-shirt.
It was an awesome place, man. Yeah, because I remember we ate at the hotel one breakfast, right? And it was just like okay. It was like basic hotel breakfast, and it was overpriced. And then we went to the terminal, and it was like best breakfast ever for pretty cheap.
Yeah, it was like you're talking like it was like a $9 breakfast sandwich that was stacked.
Yeah.
It was on a bagel, right? I think so. I think the reason you didn't get it was because you were on.
Yeah,
keto.
I was on keto. Yeah.
So.
But I had really awesome omelets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Omelets
So it was like steak. It was like a breakfast steak, cheese, egg, bagel and it had like bacon on it, and it was clearly not like grocery store versions of any of this stuff. It was so fresh and so good. So well, so when you find something, especially like in a I think
in an unfamiliar place.
Yeah, I think a lot of it comes from comfort, right? You don't really know what to expect. That's part of the reason why we go to Wild Eggs in Indianapolis whenever we go to Gen Con, and then that's why we went to Wild Eggs when we were there for the Vault Tour a couple months later. The wild eggs, it's just like good. We know what we're getting there. We know the things on the menu that we can order that we like. So
it's a nice way to start the day out with like the familiarity.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and you can go do explore. Like at this point,
to be fair, Indianapolis is very familiar to us
right.
after many years of going there.
For me, it's like more than a decade.
Yeah.
So I always try to go to Lock Miller's at least once. It's not like with the rest of the food. It's in like a different direction. So you can almost always go to it and sit down, right? All the other food places, the Ram, the steakhouse that's over there, there was like a Japanese place at one point, sushi. There's all of those places are always busy. Oh, the food court in the mall is always busy.
So, getting us real depressed talking about trips.
First.
Right before this match starts. Ardit has never been on stream before.
Was it a Triple H?
It was a Triple H deck.
Triple H deck. So a long time. If he sees this, Triple H, thank you for that collection.
Yes.
But Triple H was a longtime viewer. When did he? I think he bowed out sometime during Worlds Collide.
I think it was AOA.
So he came back for a little bit, and that's when he bowed out.
Because he had some AOA decks in his collection. He did not buy any Worlds Collide.
Yeah, I think he's one of those first gen Keyforge players that AOA really didn't
really turned off. Yeah,
yeah,
and that's fair. I mean, you can. I think you could easily buy a box.
If we were not streaming, we would have been close.
I think so.
We would have been close.
We wouldn't have played as much of it, but yeah, it was grindy. Definitely in the middle of our stream for AOA, it was kind of rough. But I think we kind of felt the same way in the middle of Match Rotation. So
yeah,
Worlds Collide, I don't remember feeling that way. Interestingly.
All right, I'm going to go first, and I'm going to say Logos, and I'm going to play Memory Chip.
Okay.
Now this deck loves Memory Chip because it has Knowledge is Power. So and it has 2 Memory Chips. So I don't think I ever got to do something completely broken with it.
Did you start a bet?
Yeah.
No, he did not start a bet.
I was waiting for Zach's announcement to be done, and then we started talking about food, and like food here.
Now bets are out.
Bets are going.
Okay, I'll say
there wasn't enough people shaking.
I'll say Sanctum. Play Grey Monk. I'll play a Potion of Invulnerability. I'll play a Sigil of Brotherhood. I will play a Take Hostages. Bunch of cards that don't do anything.
You did generate a solid amount of amber there.
I did make 3 amber.
Did make a solid amount of amber there. Alright, I think I'm going to say Logos. So I'll archive a card with the Memory Chip. And I don't actually know where this turn is going to go. We're going to experience it together. I'm going to Wild Wormhole. Into a Group Think Tank. Not a bad hit. And then I'm going to Wild Wormhole again. Into a Reader Gallery. Okay. And your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay.
This deck has no bad Wild Wormhole hits.
I'll say Shadows. I'll play a Secret Needle. I'll discard Bait and Switch. I'll play Shadow Self. I'll use the Sigil to fight Raider Gallum.
Toast.
So 1 armor, so Shadow Self will take 2.
And it takes 1, right?
Because it has an armor, yeah.
Yeah, I believe. You get to launder your armor.
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to archive a card. Going kind of slow over here. This deck has a tendency to play this way sometimes. I'll play a Wormhole Tech, and I am going to Reap with the Group Think Tank. And it's your turn. We'll draw 2. But it really likes to get value from its creatures. Like with the quality of creature in this deck is very high. Partially because it's Worlds Collide, but partially because it's just got really good creatures. So,
okay, I'll say Sanctum. I'll put a Protect the Weak on the Grey Monk.
Okay.
I'll play a Radiant Truth.
Okay.
And I will reap. Say check with 6.
Okay, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to pitch 2 red alerts. These have kind of been clogging up my hands. Takes only 2. So Shadows, it says damage dealt to non-specter neighbors is dealt to Shadow Self instead. So in this case, Grey Monk is going to be dealt 3 damage, reduced by 1 for armor. So it's going to be dealt 2. And then Shadow Self gets hit for 2, but has 1 armor, so it takes 1.
Oh, Grey Monk can heal. Okay.
Oh.
Sure. Yes. I never remember that. Also, I haven't seen a Grey Monk in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute. Okay, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play First Officer Frayne. He's going to capture onto herself. I am going to play Lieutenant Kirker. I'm going to play a Center Chief Garcia. You're super not forging at this point. And then I am going to put a stunner on...
In a December email, Aaron said that the armor doesn't count, but it didn't make another rulebook.
What?
Okay.
Why doesn't any of this make sense? Okay, whatever. It got healed by the Grey Monk anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to get some lawyers in here. I'll
Keyforge layers.
put the stunner on Kirker. Okay. It's your turn. I will draw 6.
Okay, I'll say Shadows. I will reap with Shadow Self. I will play Long Fuse Vines. Play Ghostly Hand. I will play Pawn Sacrifice to do 3 and 3. Does that have interdimensional graft?
No.
Okay, I'll Seeker Needle the brain. And I'm done.
Okay.
Check with 12.
Okay, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Book of IEQ. I'm going to put a Light of the Archons on Kirker. Kirker is going to reap and is going to stun the Grey Monk. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 6. I'll draw 2. Go ahead.
Forge.
Yeah.
Play Sanctum. I'll play Radiant Truth to stun the Wormhole Tech. Play Commander Remiel. Grey Monk will unstun. And I'm done.
Alright, so I will forge. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to put Quadricorder on Lieutenant Kirker. I am going to reap with Kirker, who is going to stun the Grey Monk. And I am going to Book of IEQ, reveal the top card of my deck. The Logos card, so I now have a Logos turn. I don't think Memory Chip works that way.
No.
Because it says I have to choose Logos as my active house. I will play a Memory Chip. I'm going to play a Quant. I'm going to unstun the Wormhole Tech. Group Think Tank. Do I want to reap or do I want to detonate Remiel? Tough question. Not the red key. Never the red key. Only to win. Alright. I think I just reap with the Group Think Tank. I think the Wormhole Tech provides value alive. Plus it tempts you into using your Long Fuse Mites. And go ahead. I will draw 3.
Alright, I'll say Untamed. I'll play Hunting Witch. And a Witch of the Eye. And Snufflegator. And Annihilate, and Way of the Bear. And do I kill Wormhole Tuck? I think it's probably worth it. You're kind of incentivized to call logos here, so blow it up. It doesn't take any damage, so that's it.
Yeah, it's got 3 armor from the attachments. Okay, I am gonna say Logos. I will archive 2. I am going to play. I'm going to use Group Think Tank. So, Snufflegator will live with 1 armor.
Oh yeah,
Because of the 1 armor.
Oh yeah.
But everything else there will die. Quant is going to Reap. Play Stealth mode for me. So no actions during your next turn. I am going to play a Titan Guardian, Babbling Bibliophile. And it is your turn for 8. Okay. I will call 5. This way.
Play Shadows. I will Nerve Blast and do 2 to Quant.
Okay.
And that's your Needle Quant. I gain 1. I want you to get creative over there. No, I can't even do that.
Did you want? You could Secret Needle the.
I can't even play Nerve Blast.
Well, I was saying you could Secret Needle the Babbling Bibliophile.
I could. Or I could just, instead of doing that.
Does that kind of
Just play this Commander Remeal and gain 1? I don't think it does. No, unstun Grey Monk. Alright, I'm done.
Alright, I am gonna say Logos and Archive 2. I am gonna Reap with the Babbling Bibliophile to draw 2. Play Sanitation Engineer and Daughter. Titan Guardian is gonna fight the Grey Monk. The Grey Monk is 3, so the Titan Guardian will take 2. Group Think Tank is gonna fight the Hunting Witch. I didn't actually draw off the Babbling Bibliophile. No, I did.
I feel like you did.
I did. Yes, because I drew the Sanitation. Okay. I'm gonna acknowledge his power for 6.
Yeah, it's struggle tonight. Look, the undercard matches, you can't expect those to be clean, botch free.
And then Quant is, I guess, just gonna Reap. And I will tell you to go ahead. I will draw 4, which is the rest of the deck. So check with 12.
Alright, I'll say Untamed. I'm gonna Reap with Snufflegator. I'm gonna Regrowth Hunting Witch. I'm gonna play Hunting Witch. I'm gonna play Dust Pixie. Gonna Lost in the Woods. this guy, and then a key charge.
Yeah.
The boom.
Yeah. So, I think you had the pawn sacrifice at the right time, because I think if I can keep Garcia, because I wanted to load Garcia up.
Mm-hmm.
The Lost in the Woods does hurt. I did not say Saurians once. But I whiffed on all of this stuff when I drew with the Quant. I didn't actually have an action to play with Quant on the previous turn.
Right.
And the Reader Gallum also I think is important, because this deck, its Amber control is taxing, and that is it. So, yeah,
it really needs to make you pay extra for 1 and 2 keys.
Right. You got the first key for free.
Yeah.
I taxed the second key. I also think you drew like all for a Sanctum Shadows Untamed deck.
The Untamed was stuffed in the back.
Yeah, you drew all the Untamed together as opposed to like piecemeal. I think if it came, if it didn't,
I was trying to assemble the Untamed for a while there. So
right. I don't think if it it didn't come piecemeal, I think I would have been in better shape. Right. I needed to get out.
Life X for damage wards. Armor.
So Shadow Self steps in at step 4.
Okay, so that's after armor.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. So this leads us to our main event.
All right.
Fugitive Adler has been summoned to challenge Mr. Jackfeet. 2-time defender of the belt. I guess 1 time was earning it.
Yeah.
1 time defending it.
Yeah, it won the initial championship, and it has 1 defense under the belt.
We will switch decks between game 1 and 2.
Yeah. Unlike Confage, where we've both played Jackfeet a decent amount. I think we've played Jackfeet.
We've played Adler an equal amount.
Yeah.
So it's not an advantage to the deck for one of us to play.
I don't think
I've probably played Jackfeet more than you at this point because of the Confage matchups.
Because of the Confage ones.
Yeah. And then so we're gonna bring it down.
To
the ring. And Zach's gonna take it away, and he's gonna bring us into this matchup. Here we go.
Take it away.
Gentlemen, ladies, Archons all, this is it. This is the Crucible. This is the contest for the knowledge of the vaults. This is the title match. This is Keyforge.
Oh, Adler man, where you gonna run to? Cinnamon, where you gonna run to? Where you gonna run to all on that day? You're gonna run to the house, the safe house, run to the house, the safe house.
History repeats itself, and your next contender isn't running from anything. Your mass mutation champion themselves has stepped up to put Jackfeet back in his place, having taken him down 2-0 in the finals. This deck boasts auto-encoder, axiom, and 1 big old sack of coins. Give it up for Fugitive Adler!
Feeling strong now, won't be long now. Feeling strong now.
That's Mr. to you, kid. This Archon only ever has to pay for 2 keys and plays Rad Penny so much, it's almost got a Rad Dollar. Taking second in the Mass Mutation Tournament of Champions and now holding the title belt after beating Confage twice, it's the impeccable officer, the peerless tactician, the flawless military man. it's Mr. Jackfeet, the perfect commander and your current champion. Let's get forging!
All right. The stage is set.
There you have it.
The title is on the line.
I know. We giggled even though we'd already listened to those. And they were still funny the third time.
Yeah. Still pretty funny.
I had to listen to them a bunch of times when I was putting the video together. It's still funny. I still laugh at Mr. Jackfeet's song. It's too good. Fugitive Adlers is really good too.
Yeah.
Again, thank you to Roadrunner for putting the songs together.
Yeah, Roadrunner does a pretty good job of trying to match the theme with the deck's name, so I love that. So,
yeah. I appreciate Roadrunner digging into like random classic rock deep cuts and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's good stuff.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right.
So, thank you, Zach. And now we're going to get into it.
Yeah.
So, I'm on Mr. Jackfeet first.
Okay.
Take the belt off. Here you go.
Display the belt. Display the belt.
For me, Mr.
For everybody.
Adler, if you want to like take a look at that.
Okay, he's going to take a look.
Inspecting.
Examining the belt. He's going to examine the belt.
It seems legit.
He's going to nod.
Seems
He's going to
legit.
nod. Give a nod to the ref.
And then Jackfeet may be seeing it for the very last time. Packs it up.
All right.
Out of your case. Maybe seeing this case for the very last time. That comes with the belt. Here we go.
All right. If I remember correctly, did they play?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the finals.
If I remember correctly, Fugitive Adler was just fast enough.
It was just too fast.
It was fast enough.
It was a 2-0 victory, as Zach mentioned in the intro. Yeah. But maybe it's time for Jackfeet's revenge. Could be.
We do have more experience with Jackfeet now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Adler got punked in the championship match, right? Adler, I think, maybe had one win, then got knocked out.
Oh, in the bracket?
Yeah, in the bracket, in the belt bracket. I don't even know if it made it past that round. I forget
who actually defeated it.
I forget who beat Adler, but the champions. Yeah, just the Rad Pig.
Yeah, if you just play Rad Penguin,
just Rad Pigs.
That's probably fine. All right, who did Adler lose to in the tournament? Fugitive Adler, you lost to Light Tasker.
Yeah.
So, the only deck that beat Fugitive Adler on stream ever
was Light Tasker.
Is Light Tasker.
That's I don't.
I guess that's not ever because we did run through the gauntlet and I lost a few times in the gauntlet. But
yeah, I don't think Adler. I think Adler is the type of deck that Light Tasker feasts on.
Yeah, it was not close. I don't believe
it was. It was real. It was just brutal.
It was fugly.
Challenge records.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm glad you dug into those. When the thing you mentioned about Wind Vision, it's only one of its losses being to Jackfeet. I actually did not know that. So
yeah,
I like having all that data out there.
Yeah. So that it's like impossible. The volume of games that we try to play on stream, it is impossible to remember them. Right. We can remember vast swaths of it. There's like some decks I have like this just impression when I play the deck again. I'm like I have like this instinctual memory of this deck, but I can't ever remember like specifics of it. So.
Yeah, and the thing is, like all the decks in these positions have a TTR story behind them, which is actually one of my favorite things about these.
Yeah,
which I think is the best thing about Fight Nights to me, and it's like the culmination of our streams for the last 2 years.
Right.
So that's pretty cool. And you have a lot of history behind a lot of this stuff. And you'll see new up and coming faces in the company and in Tabletop Royale.
We've finally achieved
exciting.
the original dream of turning this stream into a wrestling stream.
Yeah, that was always the dream, and now we were there. Okay. It's serious time now. Up. 4. Tyler did not have artifact control.
That is correct.
Kenny Omega's gonna come for the Tabletop Royale Championship belt next. It's gonna be very scary.
Yeah, they are both red. They are both red katanas.
Yeah,
because they came from the same batch of Mass Mutation. I will keep.
I think I keep. I will play this Damo Thief.
All right. I am going to say Saurian. I'm going to sow salt, so no reaping. I am going to play Sagittarius Gaze. I am going to play Curse of Vanity. Actually, I should play the Curse first, because if this has a damage pip on it, it does not. All right, I'll Curse of Vanity and Exalt the Damo Thief. And then I'll play Theros.
You got a Ronnie roleplay.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Ronnie knows something about running from the law.
All right, I'm gonna say Dis. I will play Imp Spectre. I will play Infernus and purge some stuff. I think we get Curse and Gaze. Be part of your first there. I'm gonna Implosion, Imp Spectre, kill the Theros Centurion, purge a card from your hand. I'll discard this Gateway to this. The command for the DOK list, !D, and then type the name of the deck out. Purging Daughter, okay.
Oh, right. Yeah. Ronnie.
Yeah, I do not want to change sleeves every time the deck wins.
Ronnie's still gonna go with logos. Those nerds know how to draw some cards. So Ronnie's gonna play Eclectic Inquiry and archive the top 2. Then Ronnie's gonna play Demobot, draw a card. And Ronnie is gonna discard standardized testing. Ronnie drone off the Demobot. Not where Ronnie wants to draw it, but Ronnie's finished. Ron's drawn 3.
I'll say Logos. I'm going to play a Cyberclone. I'll draw and purge that Demobot. I will play Infomorph and Smoko. Done.
Alright.
Chroma key the sleeves and have chroma on all our cameras. No thank you. That's extra no thank you. Our board would be so awful looking. We could play like one untamed creature and just freaks out.
Alright. Ronnie is gonna say Shadows. Ronnie's gonna play Vandalize. He is gonna ditch an Ivan. Ronnie's gonna play Bow. Ronnie's gonna play Dino Thief. Ronnie is gonna exalt to do 3 damage to an Infomorph. And Ronnie's gonna play Sack of Coins, getting to do 5 damage. Ronnie gets 1 from the damage pip, and then Ronnie's got 4 amber. So 2, 3. 3 and 1.
3 power, yeah.
Yeah, 3 and 1.
3 and 1.
Yep.
And then 1 more, right?
1 more.
Okay.
And Ronnie is finished. Ronnie is drawing 4.
TTR Toeslocks win. I will say Dis. I'm going to Mark of Dis the Dinobot. I'm going to Pain Reaction the Dinobot. I'm going to Reap with Infernus. Your turn.
Ronnie skips his turn.
You'll love to see it. Okay. Play Shadows. Gonna look over there, my Infernus. Steal. Play a Dark Wave. Kill my Infernus. I will play a Dark Wave. I will play a Vandalize and draw. Get the safe house. I'll play Opportunist. Capture 1. I'll reap with Demo Thief. I'm done.
Alright, Ryan's gonna say Logos. Oh. Ryan's gonna diametric charge. So you'll just steal that one. Oh, Ronnie's putting his archives in his hand. Ronnie's playing Lethal Logica. Ronnie's playing Autoencoder.
My decision was between Safe House and Autoencoder to discard the Vandalize. Turns out if I had discarded Autoencoder, you would have discarded Safe House on your own.
Ronnie's going to discard Opposition Research Archive. And Ronnie's going to discard Info. And Ronnie's finished. Ronnie's going to draw 3.
Forge. Key 1. Alright, I'll say Logos. I'm going to pick up the archive. Play Redacted. I'll play Humex and draw. I'll play Novu Dynamo. Titan Engineer. Infomorph. Infomorph. Might just read. Your turn.
Alright. Ronnie is going to say... Ronnie's going to say Logos. Ronnie's going to play Opposition Research. Play Bob Bookton. Cronus is going to... Ronnie is finished. Ronnie is going to draw 2.
Alright, start the turn. I'll discard that. Being 1. No Forge. I will say Logos. Get 1 on the Redacted. I'll fight Cronus. I will fight Bookton. And then fight Bookton. Can't reap, so your turn.
Right. Ronnie is going to say... Dinosaurs. Ronnie's going to say Dinosaurs. Ronnie's going to play Citizen Tricks. Ronnie is going... Curse of Vanity. So Ronnie's gonna Defense Initiative and Ward and Exalt. Nothing happens. Ronnie's gonna Patronage. Move half. Alright, Ronnie's
the curse had a damage pip on it.
Yeah. Alright, Ronnie's finished. Ronnie is gonna say check with 9. Ronnie is gonna draw 4.
Okay. I'll say Logos. I guess at the beginning of my turn, I will let this die. I'll say Logos and pick up the archive. Play Humex. I will... I'll be done.
Okay. Ryan's gonna Forge. Ryan's gonna say Shadows, put the archives into his hand. Ronnie is gonna play Seeker Needle, Vandalize.
How'd you Forge for 7?
No. It's the Alright, Ronnie is going to mug the Infomorph. Ronnie is going to bow. Ronnie is gonna look over there. Engineer. Ronnie will play Rad Penny. Ronnie will be finished. We're going to say check with 8 and draw.
I'll say Logos.
Ronnie loses to Redacted.
Oh,
By the turn I lost to stupid Mark of this. I felt that Mark of this. I could have put up a fight for the second key, but I wanted to get to the point where Bo was better.
yeah.
But the Redacted came down. I felt like I was in trouble then. Because I don't have a way to answer Redacted.
Mr. Jackfeet.
You started the game all that purging.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Mr. Jackfeet.
Stupid Mark of this. Yeah, it was a good game. Because I think I was going to threaten for the rest of the game.
Right.
I had gotten to the Amber generation, so
Fugitive Adler 2-0'd the series the last time they met.
yeah. I want to say the games were not that close.
I think one was close. I think the first one was not close.
Yeah. I want to say the matchup did not feel that close when we played it.
Yeah.
So
The fix is in. Wrestling is fixed. TTR is
stupid
fixed.
Mark of Disc, man. The ref wasn't looking. The ref wasn't looking.
Well, the ref
He hit
doesn't
him.
see.
The Jackfeet clearly used an illegal Mark of Disc during that game.
There are no instant replays in Tabletop Royale. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Yeah.
This deck's pretty good.
Mark of this is Resident Sleeper. I skipped a complete turn, right? The thing was, I think I drew like 5 cards or something. So
yeah, it's like early fall towards you. Bets.
Thank you. All right, let's go.
Six. 9. Can you believe that during this entire fight night, no Eddie treats have been given out?
He's not.
He's struggling from all this like points being saved up for matchups.
Yeah,
he's just so hungry.
Starving.
Just so hungry. My gosh, look at him.
Our sponsor tonight is the Animal Cruelty Society.
Okay, yeah, that's 2 treats.
Yep.
That's how we do it. That's how you do it.
We need
squeezing the points out of them.
We need to get Roadrunner to sing the Sarah McLachlan song. Played during the animal abuse commercials. Yeah, Arms of an Angel. First treat has energized him enough. He was in the bed until like
a few minutes ago.
Just a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Like right before the game, he got up to move off to the carpet. Excuse us, Eddie. Excuse us. It's not very professional.
No, it's not. Okay.
The animal handler's not here today.
Game 2 of the championship match.
Don't look in this hand. Yeah.
Yeah, my opener was like Infernus, Inspector, Gateway, and Implosion. So, yeah.
Do we have Monka TOS on the?
I don't think so.
I think it's Monka TOS, but I don't think we have it enabled on this channel, unfortunately. Should definitely be in our next.
Yeah, it might have a slot right now that I can add.
Should definitely be in our next. There
Oh
you
yeah,
go.
there it
is.
is.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's a good one.
Did I roll already? I was going first. I haven't looked at a hand yet, right?
I looked at a hand. It was bad.
I don't remember looking at a hand. I definitely didn't look at a hand, but I was going first. The vandalizers are definitely important, yeah.
I did, yeah. I want to say when they played, the vandalize is just like smoking A lot of like really important stuff.
I'll keep this.
I'm keeping. Well, I have to. So.
Actually, do I keep this? This is kind of slow. I don't want to mulligan this. So like, I'll show you the hand. But like, spoils isn't great early. Bow is nothing early. I have eclectic, but that's what I was going to lead with.
The hand's garbage. Get it.
Yeah, I think it's garbage.
Yeah, the hand's bad.
It's not fast.
It's also a 2/3/2. Like that's almost a mulligan by itself.
But the eclectic made it like almost okay, right?
Yeah, but I think because you could turn one eclectic, but still, I think you want to pitch it. You did everything wrong. Yeah, it's a Monka, not a Peepo. If you tab and it doesn't auto-complete, that's when you know you've messed up.
All right. There you go. Adler can feel his opportunity slipping away. The drama. Okay. I'm first. I will start.
You got the daughter. That was.
I purged the daughter.
That was bad.
Yeah.
I like. You slowed me down substantially.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, if you have BTTV installed.
I'm gonna play as Demobot and draw.
Yeah, my turn.
Yeah.
I am gonna say logo, so I'm gonna play Redacted. I'm gonna play QMax and draw. I am gonna play Infomorph and Titan Engineer.
Redacted is definitely a problem.
And I will draw.
Alright. I'll say logos. I'll standardize testing.
1s and 6s.
I will play daughter. I will reap with Demobot and discard. I'll discard Patronage and draw. And I'm done.
Alright, I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Dark Wave to kill daughter. I am going to play Reckless Rizzo. And I play a Demo Thief. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
I'll play Saurian. Play Gladiodontus. Stunned. Play Spoils of Battle. Draw. Capture. Play Bear Centurion. Play Sagittarius Gaze. Nothing to damage. Oh, actually, I need to play the Strix first and hold the spoils, and not play the spoils. I will play the spoils.
The spoils have a draw card on it?
Yeah, I will play it.
Okay.
But I don't want to capture. I want to just steal.
Gotcha.
I forgot I had Tricks in my hand.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So, yeah, that's it.
Did you draw the Strix off the spoils?
Mm.
Oh, okay. Alright, I am going to say Shadows. We're going to play a Spike Trap. I am going to play a Rad Penny and draw. I am going to Reckless Rizzo and steal 2.
Oh, God.
And then Demo Thief is just going to reap. And it is your turn. I am draw 1.
I'll say Shadows. I'll play Bow and draw. I will go over there to do 2 to Infomorph and steal 1. I will play a Safe House. Get an Amber. I'll play Vandalize. I guess I'll discard this Bad Penny. Or Red Penny. I will play Sack of Coins. So I'll do 1 with a damage pip to Rizzo. I have 5 damage to do. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deal 1. To check with 6.
Alright, my turn. I am going to say this. Play Dominator Bobble. I am going to Spike Trap get the citizen and foe. Damo Thief will die. I'll steal one. Red Penny will die and get shuffled into the most underrated card on SAS is Red. Red Penny is absurd. The more I play against Red, like the really good Red Penny decks, especially decks that have like logos and are like so efficient that you get your deck down to just like a handful of cards. And if you're just like Red Penny, kill it, shuffle it back into the deck, draw it again the very next turn. Yeah. Alright, I am going to Mark of Dis Theros Centurion. And then I'm going to Implosion Theros Centurion. And then I am going to play Brabble. And it is your turn. I will say check with 7. I will draw 4.
Ooh, a big ol' yikes. Alright, I'll say Saurian. Play Curse of Vanity. We'll do a damage. No result. I will unstun. I'm done.
Alright, I am going to Forge.
Jeez. Mark of Dis. Resident Sleeper. Am I right?
I am going to say Logos. Put the archives into my hand. I am to play Novu Dynamo. I am going to play Eve and Ivan. I am going to play Research Shmoko. I'll play QMEX. I will play Infomorph. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. You can.
I shall. Okay, I'll say Logos. I will. Lethologica. For an Opposition Research. I will play Opposition Research and an Opposition Research, and I'll play Bookton, play Eclectic Inquiry. I'm done.
Alright, so Novu Dynamo explodes. I am going to say Shadows. I am going to Dark Wave.
Okay.
A
A lot of mutants here.
Brabble dies and you lose. I am going to actually, so I think the correct order here is the Subtle Auto.
Yeah.
So I see what's discarded, and that way I can make a more informed Vandalize. Siren Hole. It's actually a good discard there because I think that was a free amber. Now I'm going to Vandalize and draw. Take a look at the top 3. I think this is the easiest discard there. I am going to Rad Penny and steal 1 and draw. Okay, that's my turn. There you go, then I will draw 2.
Alright, I'll say Saurian. I'll pick up the archive, I think. Alright. I will say Saurian though. I'm going to Reap with Gladiodontus. Feel ready and get mad. I will Curse of Vanity. Draw. Alt. Spot Bookton and even I. Actually, I'll exalt Subtle Auto. Gladiodontus is going to fight Subtle Auto. Takes a damage.
Jack Feet style deck for sale.
Will.
It's got a lot. I mean, it's obviously unique to us.
Right? Word Bookton.
I think Adler and Jack Feet are similar, but whereas Adler has got more gas, just like pure octane, Jack Feet has more disruption.
I'm gonna Axiom.
Yeah. So Red Penny gets shuffled in. I archive the top card with the Smoko.
Oh, this is new.
And then Red Penny gets shuffled in.
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you would think you could find a deck that's like 3 cards different, right? The amazing thing about Keyforge is that it's not like decks are more unique than they appear.
Yes, exactly.
I am going to say this. I am gonna gateway. Draw. Gonna play Break Key. And I'm gonna play Inspector and then Skix Uno. So get 3 counters on Skix Uno. I'll purge a card from, say, drop a chain, draw 2, say check with 7.
Okay.
I knew about that one. I knew about that one because of the Vandal, so. Good.
I'll say Shadows, pick up the archive. I will play a Ransack. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Incredible.
Whew. I will play a Bow Nithing and a Dino. I'll safe house Bow. And I'm done.
Okay, I'm gonna say Logos. I am gonna Effervescent.
My God. The Haymakers. Oh my gosh.
Oh, actually, I'll put my archives in my hand because of the. So, I will play QMax and draw. I am gonna Cyberclaim the Dino Thief, which is whatever, but I'd rather get the bow, but I don't think I can get the bow because of the safe house now. And then, I guess I could do this Diametric Charge first. It was in my hand before I drew the 2. So I'll Diametric Charge, then Cyberclaim. And it is your turn. I will just drop a chain. Pincerator Stream.
Okay.
Mr. Jack Feet's finishing move is definitely the Redacted. I think it's ended every match for the title with the Redacted so far.
It's a good finisher.
Yeah.
I'll say Shadows.
A move so dangerous it could not be televised through Twitch television, chat.
Play Bow. Play
Your
Vandalize.
brain protects you against the Redacted, okay? It's what happens.
Vandalize. Oh, yeah. Goodbye. There you go. I'll say check with 7.
Alright, I am going to say Shadows. I am going to look over there my Skix Uno. I am going to play a bow. Did you mean to safe house the bow?
Yes.
I'm going to play a bow. I am going to put an Opportunist on the Cyberclone. And it is your turn. I will drop a chain and draw 3.
I'll say Logos.
The beer's getting to you.
Play Autoencoder. I will play Logica. Like one of that stuff. Eclectic, okay. I will play daughter. I will discard infomorph. I'll play opposition research. Play eclectic inquiry. And I'm done. So eclectic needs to archive too.
Alright, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna play Dominator Bubble. I'll play Brabble. I'm gonna Infernus.
Furnace.
I'll Pain Reaction Daughter. Let's get that for sure. And I may as well get Vandalize. Okay. I'll drop the chain, draw 4, and it's your turn. I can't read because of opposition research, so.
Say dinosaurs. Play so salt.
That was the strength of Adler. It was the ability to stop larger boards from reaping over and over and over again.
I'll play
Can't reap with Skix because of opposition research.
Sagittarius.
I could also Dominator's Bobble to try to reap with somebody else, but can't.
So salt. I will. I'm actually gonna discard this Gladiodontus because I don't like a Mark of Dist. Now that you're back through the deck, and I'll patronage the move this pool.
Yeah, it's cool. A lot of that, I mean, that we miss it half the time anyway. So
Your turn.
all right, gonna say you got how much there? 7. All right, we're gonna
Archive from Gladiodontus. Yeah, I had.
You can just archive the top
I guess I
cards.
can archive
It's
top,
random. Alright, gonna say logos. Gonna reap with the QMX.
I did so salt.
Oh, that's right. Not reaping. I am going to play Titan Engineer, play Infomorph, play Munchling, and it is your turn. You will forge for 7, and I will draw 4. I want to use the base mechanics of the game, reaping with creatures to generate amber. If you could, please allow me to do that. Yeah, the deck has 2 opposition research and the so salt, so it can turbo fog the opponent some games. And if it's not useful, you just discard it and get the archive cards of the auto encoder.
Say shadows. Pick up the archive. Play a Secret Needle. Play Ransack. Steal 1. Steal 1. Is it too much to ask for 2 5-steal Ransacks in a game?
Yeah, I think it is.
I'll play a bow and steal 1. I'll play a bow and draw and steal 1. I will play Radpenny, steal 1. I will play Sack of Coins. I'll have 6 damage to do around. 6 damage. I will.
Yeah, I didn't get to steal 5. Plays 3 more steel cards.
Yeah, I will do.
Yeah, I think the quality of what is considered an actual insane deck is a little bit higher than people would give it credit.
6, 3. Oh wait, it is only 4 power. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have 1 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll do that.
So QMax, Munchling, Skix.
Yeah. And then safe house, this bow. Check with 6.
Check with nothing.
With nothing, yeah. Do not check.
Check with nothing. I like how much amber I've generated in this game that has just been stolen. I think I have to say this here. I think I have to say this. I'm gonna mark of this bow, so you don't have to choose it for your next turn. Because I am gonna play a Brabble. I am going to Reap with Infernus, Reap with Brabble, Dominator Bobble to Reap with Cyberclone, Dominator Bobble to Reap with Bow, and it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Titan Engineer.
Correct. But if you kill the Titan Engineer,
Yes.
So
Oh, yes.
you had one more threat in that turn, but fortunately your sack of coins picked off.
Say... the logos. I'm gonna diametric charge my penny. This is a very sweaty game. I will discard Bot Bookton, discard Standardized Testing, discard Damobot, and I'm done.
Okay, I am going to say Shadows. I am going to Vandalize. Draw. Play Spike Trap.
For me, for you.
Get out here, Ransack, please.
Dang.
I am going to Subtle Auto. The card is blank. You do get to archive. I am going to play Demo Thief. I'm going to look over there, my Demo Thief, to steal one. It lives, but is it? I think it's actually better to leave the Demo Thief around. I look over there and shoot my Infernus. Still steal one. It's better because the Demo Thief gives me an out to kill it to steal one. So, okay, I'll say check with 9. I will draw 4. I know about the Rad Penny. I know about the bow.
Yeah, I mean, unless you put another steel card on top, I think I lose. Because I can pick up, I can play Shadows. I can play Bow. I can draw a Diametric Charge. Steal 1. I play Rad Penny. I steal 1.
Forge for 7.
You Forge for 7.
Then redact, say logos.
And in Saurian, I had Citizen Tricks and Centurion,
which is 2.
And you had already purged the spoils of battle, so I didn't have an out there.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Jack feet.
Because you forged, then you redacted. So.
Yep. Forge for 7. Justin takes 2. I forge for 7. Say logos and redact. Finish him. Hit him with the redacted. Which we can't show on Twitch. It's so dangerous. It's so dangerous.
Adler won by a lot. Stop
Jack
the steal.
Feet.
Wow.
Jack Feet saying, oh, by the way, I should have been the Mass Mutations winner.
Yeah, no kidding, dude. No kidding.
That game was really close.
That was super close.
That game was like 1 or 2 away.
That was really close.
I think Adler must have drawn lights out. Or maybe we're just better with Jack Feet.
I think we're definitely better with Jack Feet. There's some plays that are not linear. Who can beat Jack Feet?
Let's find out next time on TTR Fight Night 3. Jack Feet the best in the TTR.
Technically, it is now.
Empirically, it is.
It is. So,
leave the room. So there you go. Jack Feet defending the title. Tells everybody.
Before anyone redeems any more points, I want to do YouTube for the next one. Okay? So if you're currently watching this on YouTube,
yes, I
want you to, and if you know who you are, YouTube viewers.
Yeah.
Okay? If I see someone posting a comment who's got a lot of points in the Twitch chat, it's getting ignored. But the first 4 YouTube comments that hear my voice and you type in the YouTube comments right now.
Yeah.
You can set the matchups.
Your matchups.
So this is first come, first serve. If you look down and you see no championship contender has been put forth, you may say this person is fighting against Mr. Jackfeet next week.
Yeah. We'll have to go to the timestamps. We'll break out the...
If you look down into the YouTubes...
We'll break out the electron microscope to...
If you look down into the YouTubes and you see a championship match has been set, okay, great. Go ahead and type up another one. Not a championship match, but a regular matchup.
Yeah.
You can find our deck lists in the Discord, pinned.
Yep.
For decks of Keyforge.
Make sure to go ahead and join the Discord.
Join the Discord if you're not in the Discord. However, if you are one of those YouTube viewers who I'm thinking of, you watch a lot on YouTube, and I know one of the opportunity to do this, you're probably already in the Discord. Let's be honest. So we need...
You'll get first crack.
We need 4 total matches. We need a championship match. We need 3 undercard matches. One of those can be a best of 1 adaptive match. So if that has already been claimed in the comments, please do not put that one forth.
Yeah.
However, the rest are fair game. First come, first serve. First 4 comments that are made with matchups, those are the ones I'm using.
So there you go. This is the YouTube fight night.
Special YouTube fight night will be 1 week from tonight, next Sunday. Now, if any redemptions, if anyone wants to redeem matches like a championship match in stream, you can still do that. It'll just be for the following week.
It'll be Fight Night 4.
And we won't technically know who the champion is after that, right? We won't,
you can
until after
you can
Sunday
pick
night.
a challenger after that. So we will try to keep everybody updated as we go along. So
you'll know as much as us.
Yeah.
Because, we're here together every night.
All right. That is Fight Night for tonight.
DT is looking like March.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a couple weeks.
Yeah,
after the initial February release dates.
The theoretical date, which
March.
is not based on anything,
it's the Ides of March,
is March 12th. That's the theoretical date.
Not the Ides.
We hope that Dark Tidings comes. If it's not, then we got to stretch some more content out. But till then, we're going to be doing more of our Sealed Tournament, of course,
and Fight Nights,
and sprinkling a little bit of Gauntlet.
Yeah.
A little bit of sprinkling a Gauntlet. I did post our tentative schedule in Discord last week. Last week. So thanks for watching, everybody. This is another really successful fight night. Mr. Jackfeet cannot be beaten.
It is
question mark. Who better than Mr. Jackfeet? Yeah. I can't think of anyone.
Fusion Adler. I want to say Fusion Adler spanked it when they played before.
I would have to go back and watch. Right. I want to say one of the matches was close. I don't think Jackfeet got redacted. It might have not got redacted either game. If it didn't have redacted, I think it's a totally different story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Both games.
You stole You stole 2 keys worth of amber.
And the big thing is the safe house bow kniving is so much worse if you only have one Keyforge in the game.
And that's why I was like, I was not going to forge the second key. I was not going to.
You don't even want to generate amber at that point.
Right.
You just sit there.
I was just going to force you to use the safe house. I just had to like.
And that was my same thing. It was like he doesn't have enough turns to win the game before I just call redacted 4 times. So you just do that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Great stream. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you Zach once again. For doing
great announcement.
The voice lines.
Special shout out to Roadrunner.
Roadrunner
the songs.
Did request to be the voice commentator for the YouTube stream, so he will be doing the next one.
Yep, Roadrunner is going to run it back as the guest announcement. If anybody else wants to be a guest announcement and you want to be on a fight night, go for it. Just let us know in the Discord.
Well, like work it out with us.
Yeah. Well, we did. There's like quite a bit of work that goes into it. So but we will give you the privilege of working for us for exposure. Okay. If Roadrunner says
we gotta run around by Roadrunner.
Yeah, he is the guest announcer extraordinaire at this point. So hands together.
Claps. Everyone did a great job. So good matches tonight. Fun stuff. We all learned a lot. And we'll be back tomorrow with more decks. We have I want to say 8 more decks, 10 more, 12 more decks. We have 12 more decks open.
It has to be multiples of 4.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So 12 more decks to open for sealed. We still don't know if we're getting like Ascends or not. Who knows? Probably not at this point. Yeah. Free exposure. Go check out Call Discovery Podcast. It's a good podcast. If you like Zach's voice. If you didn't like his voice,
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
We don't know what to do.
Selectively mute it every time Zach talks. And then listen to Ed.
Go to the YouTube comments where somebody has put Skipperino.
This timestamp.
Zacharino, Skipperino.
Zach
the
is
timestamps of all the times the skip.
Zach is talking from minute 136 to minute 287 or 259, and then you're gonna want to unmute.
Yeah.
All right. Yep.
We're done. Back to the Path of Exile League for me. Jack Feet. Back into the box. I won with it. I get to put. I have not actually gotten to mess with all the paraphernalia.
There you go. It's all you. Now that you've actually gotten your hands on Jack Feet for one of the wins.
Getting stronger.
Yeah, we do have to play it off, don't we?
Yeah, you gotta play Jack Feet off.
We do have to play it off. All right. We gotta figure out how to do this. Everyone, have
good night.
A wonderful night.
Oh, the bell's upside down.
And
that was upside down.
Goodbye.
Feeling strong now, won't be long now.